it is written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these I give you, if you will fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve. And my point is that if you want to bear fruit that will abide, that will remain, it is a call for you and I to bear fruit that can stand the test of time. To bear fruit that can stand any test. One test that we will face, like our Lord and Master Jesus faced, is the temptation to prove who we are. Jesus had the capacity and the ability to turn the stone into food, into bread. But because the motivation to do, who was saying he should do that? It was the enemy. Jesus said that we do not do things to please the enemy. Everything we do, we should ask ourselves whether it is in line with what our God wants us to do. He is the owner. He owns us as the owner of the garden, and we, as mere branches on the vine, should do whatever we own. And so we do not just do things to prove who we are. Then the enemy goes ahead and says that Jesus should throw himself down. For God has said in his word that angels will come and catch him, and then he will not dash his foot to the stone. Jesus said that we are not to tempt God, to tempt the Lord our God. And when the enemy has shown Jesus the kingdoms of the world, Jesus tells him, I will not bow down. For it is written that we should worship the Lord God alone, and him alone we should worship. If we can bear fruit that will remain and abide, may we avoid the temptation of material possession, the temptation of materialism, the temptation of grabbing and grabbing, the temptation of making other things our Lord and our God, things that we can pursue, such that they will have the prime of our time, of our energy, of our mind, of our everything. They take greater portion of our being, of our resources, of our time, of our energy, of our thinking. Anything that can possess you more than God, your Creator, through His Son Jesus Christ possessing, is not correct. Jesus advises us, watch this. I pray that the good Lord